All right, good morning. I am currently at my house, it's bright and early. I am making some coffee, and I told you guys I would show you how to do the eggs in the coffee. So I always do a French press just because I don't have a ton of space in my house, not a lot of countertop room, so French press is easy. I have hot water on top at all times, so pour it in here. It's been going for a little while. I've got fresh eggs that I just went and picked up yesterday at the store, or not at the store, at the farmer's market. I used to have a lady who would bring eggs in to me, but she no longer works with me. So I went to the farmer's market yesterday, picked up a bunch of them. So it's really pretty easy. Let me grab actually a second bowl. So if you're doing the egg, you always separate the yolk from the white. So crack it open, easy. Separate the white out. These ones are beautiful eggs. And you basically pop out just the yolk part of it. So you don't have all of the membrane. This one is actually like a super thin membrane. So a lot of time from the grocery store, they're really thick, but you're left with this blob of membrane if you pop out the yolk from the inside of it. Hope you don't mind getting messy. This one is messy. I usually do 2 or 3 just because I don't need that many. It really is kind of a whole meal replacement in itself. So, but these are super bright, and the yolk is just popping straight out of these. Usually when you get them from the store, that membrane is really thick. So this is interesting actually. I'm not going to say what it usually does. Maybe I'll try this thing again. Y'all are getting a blooper reel for this one. Enjoy it. I'm gonna try another little bit. So I'm not used to these eggs. The ones that I have been getting have a really thick membrane around the yolk itself. These have kind of a thinner membrane. So let's see here if I can do this. As soon as it cracks open, it seems like that membrane is just immediately cracking. So let's see if I can figure out how to do this without breaking the membrane immediately. So I'm going to turn on the hot water. Let's see if I can get you guys to see here somehow. There we go. So get the hot water going, not super hot, so you can touch, and then kind of almost cooks that white around the yolk a little bit. And usually I can do it in my hands if it's well, at least I was able to do it from the girl that I used to get my eggs from. But essentially you have this yolk with the membrane still intact. And run a little warm water on it. Kind of keeps that a little bit more firm. So it almost cooks it a little bit. So then take that. Back over here. See if we can get you guys set up. I'm not very fancy. I don't have a tripod or anything, so. All right, so cup of coffee, kind of hang it down. That egg yolk you can see is in one piece, and you can almost pop it, pinch it, and that yolk comes right out of the middle of it. So it's super thick and goopy. So that's how it's done. Really easy. not super sloppy, just a little bit. And then take your coffee. And I have this little whisk. I picked it up at IKEA, but I've seen them on Amazon. They're pretty cheap, like usually less than 10 bucks, but it's just a little miniature whisk. And pour in the coffee, but as I'm pouring in the coffee, you whisk it up at the same time. It prevents it from getting all, I don't know, cooked eggy. So that does not sound very good. So there's that. Pour it in. Blend it up a little bit. Let's see here. As you're blending it, sorry guys, it gets to this like frothy, foamy deliciousness. And that's it. It's nothing super exciting. It's very simple. This one has 3 eggs in it because the first 2 popped and I'm not wasting these babies. So I will be eating all 3 this morning. But yeah, that's about it. Nothing super exciting. It's frothy, delicious. That foam like stays on there. Like sometimes you get a latte and they get extra foam. It stays on there. So good. So I'll see you guys later.